Hello everyone. So today we're going to discuss mobile gaming coolers. So what this basically is, it has a radiator fin, a fan, and it has a Peltier cooling plate inside over here. So this thing gets really cold. Now it did occur to me that how in the world can 12 or 14 watts without any refrigerant become extremely cold? And well, there is some technology. It blows out hot air from here, like literally hot, and this side immediately becomes cooled. So in videos when you see Peltier coolers with ice over here, that is true. You can see over here that it has started to form some really cold ice. So this is the Regmagic V5C cooler, the latest version. So what this does is it has a magsafe mechanism. It just goes and clips. It takes air from here and expels it out this way. You can fit it this way, so air expels this way. This is inlet. These two are outlet. And here is the USB-C connector. As you can see over here, it is consuming somewhere around 20 watts. Well, it does go to 34 watts of input, but it then quickly comes down to 20 watts. And what this does is, if you are gaming on your phone or if you live in a desert environment, it will cool your phone down, like literally bring it to near freezing. I can feel hot air coming out these vents, and it's still working. It has lights and all that shiny stuff. I shut it off. It can only be shut off through an Android app. So that is why I have two phones, an Android and an iPhone. So I shut the lights off. They were very irritating. Now it's not charging or doing anything. It's just cooling it. And you can feel the phone cooling instantly. So this is the MagSafe for Galaxy S23. And see, it just clips on and it's there. Now it did occur to me, alright, so technology has gone this far that you can get something that refrigerates a plate with 24 watts of electricity. What if I went and bought a G2 charger that I can fit into my car dashboard, and it has this cooling plate, and it can also charge at 15 watts. So over here you can see 15 watt charging, and it does have that cooling plate. It has a fan and all that, the same mechanism used over here. So here it is. This thing uses about 12, 15, at times 20 watts depending on the phone, because it's also recharging the phone. Alright, it's recharging the phone, and at the same time it's also cooling the phone. So it's slowly going up. It goes to 20 something watts. This is an Android phone, and it does it show fast charging? No, it's not showing fast charging. On an iPhone device, well, it's already charged. So does it cool? Yes, it cools a bit. The charging, it heats. Wireless charging would always heat up your mobile. Does the plate cool? Yes, it does feel cool to the touch. However, the light is so bright that it's like if you put this in your car, you will seem like a clown. So although the technology has really improved with the coolers themselves, this bit is still to be sorted out, and some mature companies need to come in, get the G2 charger that fast charges Android and Apple at the same time, get away with these kind of irritating lights, put a bigger heatsink. One thing good about this is it is not so noisy. So I had this Razer Chroma mobile cooler similar to this, and that thing was noisy. It wasn't as cold as this, though it didn't emit a lot of heat through the radiator fins, the Razer one. However, it wasn't, this emits heat, but then it is more cooler, the surface area is larger, and I think the Regmagic, this cooler, is better than the Razer one. The Razer one would have been good when it came out, but now it's old. The other parts of this are some air vent mounting mechanism. I would not be using this. What I would usually do is I will buy a fixed stand. I will link that in the description. It's an ESR stand, and it has this sort of a ball at the end. I'll just take it in and plug it in. It will be more securely attached to the dashboard. However, the lights are really irritating. There's no way to shut them off. There were lights in this as well. I shut them off through the Android app. Technology hasn't gone so far as to create a respectable piece of equipment in this sort of technology. I hope they do, and when they do, I will be buying it for my car. I do have an ESR mobile phone charger in the car. I will try to take a picture and attach it as well. So and the whole mechanism of why I will not use the vent one, I'll just use the ball to in here and use this. The drawback of that charger is it has a fan, but eventually it does heat up the phone. I don't know what is wrong with it. Maybe I use the heater in the car too much. Maybe if I was using air conditioning it would be fine. So in cars there is an alternative. You can point the vent at the wireless charger and it can still cool the mobile. However, in hot countries like in the Middle East, this would be a better choice.